those that force themselves into your life. Like, where you at? When am I going to see you?
Oh yeah. That's where are we?
No, not the what are we. It's just like they always trying to do something for you to try to be around you.
I like it down. All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom. That's spiritually Babylon, that's spiritually Egypt that we call America. And also tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, that we are the chosen people of the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites, Yasha Allah, the Prince of the Power. But first and foremost, we're going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, we learn Shuvah from GMS. Blessings to the Akim Madir preaching his word, with whole heart, true sincerity. Blessings to the 144,130 elect, the first fruits kingdom of heaven. Also David, Yap, Dawadah. And shalom to brothers out there speaking in different tongues and looking at different nations that's also doing the work. Shalom to you brothers.
Shalom. So we were just, brothers were just talking about, the mark of the beast and how, Apostle Tahar put up a video, I think yesterday or earlier today, basically going into like how he was basically on YouTube showing how none of GMS Mark of the Beast videos were up. You can find videos from every other camp, but all those camps were going off. Like IUIC was talking about how the Mark of the Beast is the image of Caesar Borgia, where everybody calls who they are thinking to call Jesus now. But we know through the faith and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through Apostle Tahar and the elders on down, that the mark of the beast is that microchip, man. And more as we get closer to the end, it's becoming more and more prevalent, man. All right, grab that now. Grab the article.
It's okay, you got it.
Kind of, man. So, we as we don't have GMS on our tag, but we're taught and learning under the doctrine of GMS, man, which we believe is 100% truth, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because obviously these men are great men, that the Most High is dealing with personally to be able to teach the entire nation. It doesn't matter what camp you're with, or if you did break off from One West like Sakari and IUIC, we all know that the heads of Israel is, from Apostle Tahar on down, man.
Remember, Salaki, brother, in the scriptures, remember a part of the 12, or even all of them, was with Yahushua, and they was, sort of rebuking other brothers in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but he wasn't in the same fold.
Oh yeah,
Yahushua said, hey, don't rebuke them not. They under the same situation. They're
just because they not walking with us, don't mean that they not doing the right thing.
Exactly.
This is Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And the reason why I point that out, because the brother was saying, basically like how, as we get closer and closer to the end, the more and more these things are going to, start to make sense. The more it's going to be clear, that the MOTB, or the RFID chip is the MOTB. All right. The prophecies are going to. It's like it might be. Let's say you got like a picture that's out of focus, but the more and more you focus, the more and more it come clear, till ultimately you see the bigger picture. All right. So it's like that with the prophecies. All right. What it say? We prophesy in part. We know in part, and we prophesy in part, man. All right. But ultimately, all right, we going off the faith. All right, and believe that, the RFID chip, is the MOTB. All right, actually, we know that. All right, we know that the RFID chip, is the MOTB. All right. All right, hey, like I said, all right, the prophecy, the closer we get, the more obvious it's going to become, that the RFID chip is the MOTB.
It's Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Hey, the brother was saying how Apostle, what's that, Apostle
Tahar made the video of the bar
Apostle Tahar, was going into how, a lot of the MOTB videos that the elders and apostles do, a GMS on down, a lot of those videos, all right, are not available. If you punch up Mark of the Beast, MOTB, whatever the case may be, all right, the videos don't pop up. So which means what? All right, it means that, all right, that they're shadow banning the videos.
Which means, in turn, that they're shadow banning because it is the truth. You're gonna leave. They left up videos from like IUIC and all this disinformation with the mark, but when it came to actual speaking the truth on the mark, you couldn't find it.
And it also goes to show that, all right, that this is really a small. This is like a prelude to the family of the word, man. All right,
I was thinking that too.
I
was thinking that too.
A precursor,
Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shemel Shah, they shall not find it.
And that's ultimately, you know, Apostle Hart, him going online and searching for, all right, Mark of the Beast videos done by GMS and Likewise Brothers, all right, and none of them was popping up. That was a show. That's how you people gonna be. You people gonna be on the internet searching out videos to find out what's going on. And guess what, man? You're not gonna find no videos. It's pretty much gonna come like the brother said. You're gonna get camps like IUIC, all right, ISUPK. You're gonna get camps like HOI, all right. Which these camps, all right, are you know blinded, all right, when it comes down to the MOTB prophecy. All right, they're what you call double-minded, all right, or they just flat out denying that's what it is. All right, so in the times to come, all right, you can't be confused about what the MOTB is. You're gonna have to know wholeheartedly, man. Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is not the author of confusion. All right, the men of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles on down. All right, okay, we are the only ones, all right, that's for sure, all right, putting it out there without a shadow of a doubt, man. We're not wavering, or you know, holding back, or you know, double-minded, or 1 minute we saying is this, or no, we're sticking to the script of what it is, man. We're pushing it, all right, cold-heartedly, man. We're not, in doubt, in no shape, way, or form. All right, the RFID chip, all right, emphatically is, all right, the mark of the beast, man. All right.
All right, and to expound, you know, this is just giving more proof, man. The Most High is showing us the truth. There's an article that just came out on 11, I think it was yesterday. It says, growing number of people embracing the concept of a microchip implant for making payments by hand. This article right here.
They were growing what?
It says growing number of people embracing the concept. Embracing the concept. So people are already starting to accept it.
They're going to glorify it on commercials.
They're going to
You got to remember that especially the American people, or I would say this, the American concept is all about
Shalom.
The American people are lazy, so therefore all the things that America pushes, or their concepts, their products, their services, are all geared towards conveniency.
Yep.
Just look at all.
Starbucks just started talking about having robots. Now everything's becoming more digital.
Yeah.
Robots. They said, because of the worker shortage, we're going to start implementing robots in different easy access payment systems. You know, self-help systems. That is all getting you ready for what? To scan your damn hand.
Right. So,
Let me read some of this article. It says Patrick Paulman causes a stir whenever he pays for something in a shop or restaurant. This is because the 37-year-old doesn't need to use a bank card or his mobile phone to pay. Instead, he simply places his left hand near the contactless card reader and the payment goes through. The reaction I get from cashiers are priceless, says Mr. Palman, a security guard from the Netherlands. He is able to pay using his hand because back in 2019, he had got a contactless payment microchip injected under his skin. The procedure hurts as much as when someone pinches your skin. He says a microchip, now see look, there's two different ways that they're trying to make it appeal to the masses. It only hurts as much as somebody pinching you, and that the fact that it's very easy and convenient. You ain't got to worry about having cards or nothing in your hand. You can just scan and keep it moving.
Everything is all in your chip.
All in your chip. It says a microchip was first implanted into a human back in 1998, but it's only during the past decades that the technology has been available commercially. And when it comes to implantable payment chips, British-Polish firm Walletmore says that the last year it became the first company to offer them for sale. So look, right now they just started off this year. They just started offering the chip just for sale. Eventually, it's going to become mandatory to be able to exist in this society, man. It says the implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio, a coffee in New York, a haircut in Paris, or at your local grocery store, says the founder, the chief of executive, Wojciech Paprota. It can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. Now, mind you, contactless payments are almost everywhere now. You can take your phone, Apple Pay, doop, scan it. Even when we go to park in the parking lot, you can wave your hand across the joint, it scans you, and then you can fucking get a ticket to come out. And then if you got a smartphone, you can actually just put your phone up and pay for your fare. They're getting everything ready for the MOTB. It says Waltemer's chip, which weighs less than a gram and is a little bigger than a grain of rice, is comprised of a tiny microchip and an antenna encased in a biopolymer, a natural source material similar to plastic. Mr. Papradas adds that it is entirely safe, has regulatory approval, works immediately after being implanted, and will stay firmly in place. It also does not require a battery or any other power source. The firm says it has now sold more than 500 of these chips. So they're selling it now. Eventually, it's going to be mandatory.
I think it was like $250.
Yeah, it's
for
like
a chip or something like that. Something like that they were selling it for, and they're gonna make you people pay for your own destruction.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Literally, that's what they say. They want to buy or sell.
God,
You know what I mean? It says the technology Walletmeter uses the near field. It uses NFC contact payment system in smartphones. Other payment implements are based on radio frequency identification (RFID), which is similar technology typically found in physical contactless debit or credit cards. I think I go more into that.
Hey, let me get this. Joel 3:13. Before you eat the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. All right, and you know, pretty much, hey, this place is primed and ready. All right, to be destroyed. All right, the wickedness have reached up to the heavens. All right, these people are on board with taking the RFID chip. All right, so everything is pretty much in place. Everything is ready to go. All right, for the Lord to come. All right, and pretty much reap that harvest, man. All right, everything is at hand. Everything is in place to be pretty much. And when they say there's a time to plant and a time to pluck up. All right, now we're in the time of this place being plucked up. All right, because what their wickedness, all right, is at an all-time high, man. All right, these people are ready. These people are totally, all right, have been brainwashed. All right, okay, into accepting the new world order, and now they ready, man. Okay.
Before you read that, let's read this last part.
That was it on that.
It says, and it's another article. It says more groundwork being laid for a future global system of buying and selling. Right? They're laying the framework for a new global system of buying and selling, which we already know through the spirit and through prophecy what that is, man.
All right, what's the framework? All right, the framework is the digital dollar. All right, what's the framework? The framework is what's that? What they call it? The CBDC. Where they gonna give people money every month just for nothing? What's it called?
government income.
Yeah, it's
I
called
watched this whole.
Basic income.
basic income.
Yeah, but I heard,
Right.
I watched this whole video on the New World Order and how it's going to be something similar to the Chinese social class system. So when the dollar crashes and stuff like that, instead of your money being able to be used to buy anything, you might have vouchers. You might have vouchers for certain things. So let's say you working for a job and you were. You're working for a job. You're working for a job instead of currency. You're working for a job for vouchers. So your vouchers will tell you what you can buy. So you'll have a voucher to buy bread, a voucher to buy milk. And if they believe that you did something wrong, or they believe that you didn't hold up your end of the bargain, they can turn your voucher off where it's non-existent and doesn't work.
Well, yeah, it's programmable if you will.
Exactly,
It's
programmable.
programmable, like the brother was saying.
Exactly, word, programmable. That's
Yeah,
what they
you
use.
can if you as the brother said, like say they want you to be able to buy this amount of they pay you. Let's say you get paid $200. $200 is $200 of that digital money only can buy meats. The other half gotta buy, let's say
Exactly what I watched.
lettuce and tomatoes or some shit like that. Now if you spend your $100 on that meat and you only got $100 left over, you can't buy meat with that $100. You can only buy vegetables and produce.
What's crazy is they was going into how, let's say you got a certain amount of money and you went over your spending limit for buying junk food. You won't be able to buy junk food. There ain't no going to McDonald's and all that shit. That money only can be used for this. And if you don't want none of that, that's all you can get. So everything's programmable, right? So in that article it says, I'm not going to read into it, I'm just going to read the first paragraph. It says, in today's segment, we discuss a recent annual meeting by the World Government Forum where a top economist predicted that the old financial system is being done away with and soon the world will be introduced to a global digital currency. Once again, it appears that we are seeing the acceleration of the formation of the system mentioned in the book of Revelations that will control buying, selling, and trading, and it will happen on a global scale. And it says it's going to happen on a global scale. And if you read Revelation 13:16, it says it will cause all people, young, old, rich, poor, to receive a mark if they want to buy, sell, trade, or do any kind of commerce, man. All right?
Isaiah 24, starting at 4. It says the earth mourneth. Isaiah 24.
That shit threw me off. I was thinking like, man.
Gonna come back. Start from the top.
Isaiah 24, starting at 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. There you go. I knew that was coming.
Why y'all about to show y'all shot? Then you can bring it out.
All right, yup. And it says,
Hold on, I'm about to bring this out.
all right, got it.
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear food, the people mourn. Right? And basically, that's what this, because they got this thing of you're gonna own nothing and be happy, man. All right, how is that possible? All right, that just means these people, the elite, are planning, all right, to put, all right, you tribes, all right, even his own people, all right, into slavery, man. All right, that's what that means. All right, and guess what? That's going to be a world of hell, man. All right, but guess what? The Lord said what? That our punishment is accomplished. All right, so we're not going to go into we're not going to go into captivity for a second time, man. All right, we're done with our all right. These heathens all right about to go into captivity, man.
And that's how you know that. That's why in Job it talks about they're not going to get their, as they're trying to get their fill, they're going to be in straits because the Most High, the brother just brought out, the Most High said that our punishment is accomplished. I will turn back your captivity, meaning they're trying to put everybody back into captivity. The Most High not going to let that happen to us. Because ours is already up and done, you know?
Turn the time. Isaiah 24, 74, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away.
And that's what we saying. We saying this world as you know it, the world that you knew, all right, is fading away. All right, because really, when you think about that through the spirit, it's like it was a world, all right, before the world that they're about to establish. All right, it was a world, all right, but with that 2018, all right, that world is pretty much gone. All right, they're embarking on the new world, which is the new world order. All right, this place is new, man. All right, but ultimately the Lord going to do away with. All right, they're doing away with the old way and trying to bring in the new way, but the Lord going to do away with their new way and bring in what? The kingdom of heaven, man. All right, so this world is languishing and it's fading away, man. All right, and then when you go into the word languish, it means to grow weak. All right, grow feeble, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, when you go into the word haughty, that means what? Prideful. All right. The haughty people do languish. All right, these people growing weak, man. All right. These people are growing, becoming feeble, man. All right. Okay. Hey, Philadelphia was the first city, the first major city to go back to wearing masks, all right, indoor, man. I said, so you see, all right, that these people are playing games with you, man. 1 minute you can take the mask off, next minute you got to put it back on. All right, they
on national TV, they said that the mask don't do nothing. Why are you making them put it back on? It's called.
Part of their tactics was to pretty much make you people wear you, all right, basically wear you out, all right, into the new world order, break you down. That way, at this point, you people don't have no fight in you, man. All right, you just like, man, whatever, man, fuck it, put the mask
Go
on.
with the flow. That's how.
Man, let me get my booster. All right, now the collapse, what can we do? Let me go get the chip. All right, and then guess what, man? You finished because why? You don't have no fight in you, man. All right, but but we say the house of Saul should grow weaker, and the house of David should grow stronger and stronger, man. All right. Okay, we're crying out to the Heavenly Father. We're fighting. All right, this good fight of faith, man. All right, while the rest of you people are passing out, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, the point of that was, all right, this place is ultimately coming to its end. All right, coming to its demise. All right, and that's where we are, and that's where we at in prophecy, man. All right, things are not going to turn around for the better. And you had your own president said, he came out and he said that our darkest days, all right, are ahead of us, man. All right, but you people, all right, okay, listen to you hear that, and you just blow it off, okay, like it ain't nothing. All right, you got something?
Everything is so good, man. Everything's good.
You see how
Every TV show.
you see how the flame game get reparations? Get reparations.
Everything's so good.
Young men fast, man.
bro. Bro, they glorified it so much to the point where, like, if you say anything against that, and be like, straight pride, you go to jail.
I seen somebody post some shit. Not even top, I seen somebody post some. My shorty showed me that somebody said something like, "We grew up watching, as kids, we grew up watching the mom and the dad kiss on TV all the time, and we never questioned and asked, why are y'all pushing heterosexuality on us? So what's the problem with us having men and kissing each other and women kissing each
No,
other?"
they take it too far. Like, like
Even-
it's getting to the point where, like,
Ain't no too
But
far.
my thing is this.
they take it too far.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's not even
No, I'm not talking about the military.
It's the
I'm talking
fact
about
that it's
the gay shit.
heterosexuality is normal.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what I'm saying is they took the
I
gay
know
shit
what you
too far.
said too far, but like even still, like you shouldn't even take it nowhere.
Right,
Right, yeah, like,
You know what I mean?
Heterosexuality is
Like,
normal.
You shouldn't even take it
bro.
nowhere.
The fact that y'all gotta push it so much and seek acceptance goes to show you that it's not normal.
the brother said he said the sunlight is shining on future kings. The wide eye.
But I,
Shit is wolf.
Oh no, this article I was going it's
I got it. You had something.
I ain't got no,
You got something, right? Yeah, bring it out. Huh?
It's Ezekiel 21, starting at 8. And the word of Yahweh Shemel Shah came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
God, that sword that's very sharpened, all right, is Esau's blessing, man. He's perfecting his blessing, all right, to bring down upon you people, man. All right, starting with the jump shot, all right, and ending with the what? The MOTB, all right. Okay, and in between that, you're gonna have Jacob's trouble. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It condemneth the rod of my son.
It said, should we then make mirth? All right? Okay, meanwhile, all right, your president told you that the food shortage is coming. All right, he told you that our darkest times is ahead of us. All right, they had told you that the supply chain is broken. All right, that the inflation is going up, that the dollar is about to collapse. All right, okay, and so on and so forth. But guess what? You people, you tribes, y'all in a spirit of celebrating, man. Y'all in the spirit of partying and bullshitting, man. All right, that's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. All right, because why? Because what the Lord say, as it was in the days of Noah, man. All right, man. Lord willing, we can get that. Go ahead, bro.
It says, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It condemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Who's the slayer, man? All right, it's the slayer is Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man. All right, and the Lord is going to allow, all right, let this devil off the chain, man. All right, the Lord's going to allow.
Esau unchained.
He's going to allow Esau off the chain, and this devil is about to take one last proverbial swipe, all right, at you tribes, man. All right, and not just you tribes, but he's going to. I wouldn't say he's going to be like a madman spirit none, man. All right, so
Get one last swing and take out
a lot of people,
Jakes,
man.
bro.
All right.
Even his own people, even
Even
Moab,
his own
Ammon,
people, man.
they all
Hey, that's
caught up.
what you call a madman.
Yep.
All right. Esau's gonna go pretty much on a killing mission, man, a killing spree, man. All right.
Oh, he's ready to do something.
The Noah, days of Noah.
Okay, yeah, got that.
And then after that, there's an article that I pinned. Going into-
Matthew 24, and I start at 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage,
Basically
until the
what?
day that Noah entered the ark.
Yo, basically what? That's the house of mirth.
House of Mirth.
You know, y'all was hey.
Going on honeymoon,
God, it's-
celebrating.
Why you like you don't understand the
bullshit.
time?
God.
Help get that.
Granted, partying and bullshit. And
Certain
granted,
time.
you do these things, but y'all Jake doing it in these things of where y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on, bro. You know what I mean?
it says, as in the days of Noah, man. Hey, so hey, what the Lord says, nothing new under the sun. You niggas was doing the same thing back then, man, that y'all doing today, man. Y'all was partying and bullshitting, smoking weed, getting high. Committing adultery,
popping pills and shit.
Yeah, popping pills,
soaking your fucking sorrows.
Doing all types of wickedness, man. All right, and guess what? You know what I mean? Like when that flood came, all right, and destroyed all you niggas, well, it's gonna be the same way when the missiles come, man.
Same way how you can't fathom it. This is the end time.
All right.
Get that, and then you get that, and then that article.
Matthew 16, starting at 3. And in the morning, starts 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today.
Reading this, John.
For the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
All the signs clearly point to us being at the end. All right. We got famine. The famine is upon us. Earthquakes in diverse places. Wars and rumors of wars. All right.
We gotta raise our kids while we live and make $1 million off a record bill, my niggas.
Now you got lovers of men instead of lovers of the Most High. All right. You got pride at an all-time high. You got scoffers and scorners. All right.
Yeah, like the boy gonna put his music on as soon as he gets right here, and then look back at us and shit. Like, come on, man.
You know? Hey, but listen. At the end of the day, guess what, man? Prophecy gonna laugh at everybody, man.
I'm gonna laugh at that, man.
You know what I mean? Prophecy gonna laugh at you niggas, man. All right, so it says, Prophet Kashad, you can read that again now?
Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, and that's how the Lord gonna send those missiles over here. You people gonna have to learn about death by pain, man.
Like we'll still be in the midst of Jacob trouble. Jake still ain't gonna know what the fuck is going on.
Bro, guess what? But all the motherfuckers that's not even part of Israel understanding the
Yo, that's
time,
crazy
bro.
though. Imagine in Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. Jake still ain't gonna know what the fuck is going on.
A lot of them are gonna be caught up.
Yeah. Still, they still gonna be figuring a way to do
it. Here is the fucking sirens going up. You know they got sirens everywhere. This is the state of martial law.
No, but I'm saying even during the time of Jacob's trouble, Jake's still gonna find out ways to do wicked shit.
Remember the first purge?
Yeah.
Remember when the purge was going on?
They had the party and
Jake
shit.
doing?
Partying. Still ain't going. Yo, all hell breaking loose, and you niggas still not gonna know what's going on. Y'all still gonna find ways to do wickedness. Y'all still gonna find ways to do all the evil shit that y'all want, y'all love in your heart to do.
Forgetting the fact that with the times we're living in, and the scriptures talk about, you know, it's a time for everything. And right now we in a time of war, man.
That's because, and it's, as the scriptures say, Yahweh Shah just said it, that he said they were drinking, marrying, and giving into marriage until Noah entered the ark. So it's gonna be this. He said, "So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So that's how you know Jake's still gonna be doing all this shit.
All this
Jacob's
going on,
Jacob's
and
going
he's still
on.
gonna
Jacob's
be
trouble
figuring
going
out how to
on.
have-
But they got an underground bunker somewhere that Jake took over. And they in there partying, doom, 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 fucking popping Xanax.
Oh, when the
and
purge,
Mollies
when the
and
purge
shit.
first started.
Yo,
Yep,
and they
the
just
purge
popping
started.
Mollies and Xans and shit.
You got something? Shout out, Johnny.
Fucking having orgies and shit. Then Yahweh Shah would crack the sky.
Yo, that, what you think, baby? Yo, my forearms are starting to
This
get
nigga weird, bro. I just watched this nigga come.
Bro,
Down the block,
Bro,
across the
when I
street,
left,
walk back, come back.
when I left the fresh grocer, he was walking up the street. He see me in my wheel. He said, I'm like, my nigga, like,
Yo, I just watched this
bro,
man
he
come from down here, cross at the light, go in the middle thing, walk back, cross the street back over, and walk back this way.
you know what?
You gonna walk to the corner, right?
But
Walk to the
let
corner,
me-
you gonna turn left across the street.
But you want to know what though? That motherfucker got some conviction on him
Bruce said he did.
all winter, all season.
Wait. sit there and
You weirdo, bro.
Of course it's
Yo,
right?
right?
He gonna go down to like that little red awning right there. Stop, do this.
He about to do it right now. Look. You about to turn around?
Across the street. You gonna cross the street. You gonna cross the street, you can go to Jimmy G's Steak.
No, remember he
Yo, let me bring this out real quick.
Go up, and you can walk back.
Second Ezra 16 and 71. They should be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yep.
All right, and that's, hey, it said, hey, and it made a distinction, let you know that Esau is about to go all out, man. All right, he's not going to have no picks. All right, it said he's going to, they should be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay, ultimately talking about you tribes, man. All right, Esau going to go at his own people, but guess what? You tribes are going to be, okay,
delicacy. They gonna relish it.
nah, you tribes are going to be the, you know, the
Enemy number one.
enemy of the state, man. You're going to be, you know, pretty much public enemy number one. All right. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, second Ezra 16, starting at 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things they shall not turn from the wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
All right.
That's what
Like the brother said, all right, you know, in the middle of Jacob's trouble, all right, Jake's still gonna be finding ways to be wickedness, man. Even though they seeing judgment coming from the Heavenly Father, they still gonna find ways to be wicked and do wickedness, man. All right. All right, Jake not gonna repent. All right, they're not gonna turn to the Heavenly Father. All right, they gonna become worse off than what they was. All right. Go ahead, you got the article out.
All right, this is an
You
article.
only gotta get down to like the third paragraph. It goes into like the actual percentage.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right, so it's the article's titled.
I'm talking about read down to that.
All right, like read down there, right?
Read down because it goes into like what people think. It
Right.
goes into the Bible too.
So the article says, what percentage of Americans believe that we are truly living in end times? Right? So it says, opinion. There has been so much going on in the world lately, and that has sparked a tremendous amount of chatter about the end times. What the Bible has to say about the days just before the return of Jesus Christ to this planet is being discussed all over the internet. And millions upon millions of people are searching for answers regarding the crazy events.
So use the name, bro. Jesus Christ. We pushing
name
the Howard
term.
Shah, man. I know you know.
Yeah, but now
I know you use a verbatim, but we pushing our power, man.
All right.
They pushing pretty much. They pushing their power. So guess what, man? We gonna cross that out and put our stamp on it. In spirit.
So I'll read back up. So it says, what the Bible has to say about the days just before the return of Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, to this planet is being discussed all over the internet. And millions upon millions of people are searching for answers regarding the crazy events that are happening all over the globe.
Hey, it said it should be a crime for wine in the streets. All right, that's the family of the word.
I took it out of my damn.
No? I think we brought that out there. God. So, hey, man, that's, you know, that's what ultimately what these people are looking for, man. Matter of fact, bring that out. And then you go ahead and finish it.
Shemaiah.
All right, this is Romans 11 and 7. I'm going to read 8 too as well. Romans 11 and 7 and 8. What then? Israel have not attained that which is seeking for.
Yeah, what they say, people looking for answers. All right? It said, what then? Israel have not obtained for what they seeking for. Why? Because they rejected it. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, but the election have attained it.
When the elect have attained it, go ahead.
And the rest were blinded.
And the rest were blinded.
It says, according as is written, Yahweh shall have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that should not see and ears that should not hear until this day.
Yeah, so the Lord pretty much gave our people over to a lie, man. He said that thou should believe a lie, man. All right, put you in the spirit of slumber, man. All right, close your eyes and plug up your ears. All right, so why? So the Lord can be justified in killing 2/3 of our people. All right, 2/3 of our people are unsalvageable, man. All right, There's nothing that the Lord can do with them. All right, they pretty much, they're far too gone, man. What, wrapped up in Islam, wrapped up in Christianity, all right, wrapped up in Buddhism, wrapped up in witchcraft, all right, wrapped up in this world, all right, they far too gone, man. All right, but the elect, all right, the elect, all right, have attained it, man. All right, the elect get it. All right, we understand. All right, okay, what? Because what it say? My sheep shall hear my voice and follow me. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so the elect, once they heard this word, guess what? They was instantly pretty much, pretty much turned back, man. All right, we woke. As soon as we heard the word, we snapped out. We was in that spiritual darkness, if you will, like all of you other people, man. All right, but when we heard the word, guess what, man? We were spiritually woke up out of our coma, man. All right, you know how you can have somebody in a coma for years, and then all of a sudden they just wake up.
Right.
All right, that's the elect, man. All right.
Back in the article, it says, of course, the mainstream media will have us think that only those on the outer fringes of society believe that these things are the end times.
In the outer fringes, they talking about us, man. He said all those on the outside of society believe that. Yeah. Those who are like weird, they call us weird.
Conspiracy theorists.
Conspiracy theorists. What?
It says, but a brand new survey that was just released suggests otherwise. The Joshua Fund commissioned a survey that asked respondents to answer some very specific questions about current events. Surprisingly, it turns out that a substantial portion of the population actually believes that events happening in the world today are directly related to Bible prophecy. For example, this was the very first question that was survey asked. Do you agree or disagree that Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which has ignited the biggest land war in Europe since World War II, is one of the signs that Yahweh Shai spoke of in the Bible when he warned that there would be wars and rumors of wars in the last days before his return?
Yeah, let me bring that up.
Yup. Second Esdras 9 started at the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part, Second Esdras 9. Starting at the top, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou see a part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people and the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end is manifest.
So you're gonna know. So basically, what Most High saying is he's gonna send he's gonna send signs, man, and wonders to let you know that the end times are here, man. And literally, if you just on your watch a little bit, even if you're not in this truth, you can see that something ain't right. All these events that are compounded and going left to right, boom, 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 like a domino effect. It has to be the end times, man. You know.
And the Lord said, that and the end is made manifest. All right, when you go into the word manifest, it means it's made plain. It's made obvious, man. All right, that's why we brought out. It said, what did it say? You can discern the signs,
stars and the weather, signs in the heavens.
But you can't discern the signs in the times, man. All right, ye hypocrites, man. All right, go ahead, bro. Hit that.
Luke 21, starting at 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations, which perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
All right, hey, it says, read that again.
Luke 21, 25. And there shall be signs in the sun.
There shall be signs in the sun. All right, you got solar eclipses. All right, go ahead.
Blood moons.
Yep, and it says, and in the moon.
All right, in the moon, you got blood moons, lunar eclipses. There's about to be another eclipse. All right, that's going to that happen. That's going to happen like in a year or two. All right, that's going to go across America, making an X over America. All right, because we had one about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, all right, that went across America, and then they was like, "There's going to be another one that's going to go, that's going to go across America." And that's one that's going to conclude an X over America. All right, X marks the spots, man. All right, Yahweh Shah has this place in his crosshairs, man. He's about to destroy it off the face of the earth, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, it says, and in the moon and in the stars.
And in the stars, all right, you got pretty much chariots. All right, the sightings of chariots out there, man. All right, that may look like stars, okay? All right, it shines in, that's pretty much shines in the heavens, all right, which are all the things that we're seeing, all right, before the great, all right, return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and upon the earth, distress of nations.
The distress of nations, all right, which is the uproars of people, go ahead.
With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
God, the seas and the waves roaring, man. All right, now you could equate that to the people, all right? You can equate that to what they call global warming, man. All right? You know, because you got, floods in places. All right, tsunamis, okay? All right, so the Lord is sending out those signs, man, all right, to let us know we are clearly, all right, in the end days, man.
Yeah, let me hit 26 to 27. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
And that's what we're doing. All right, we're lifting up our heads. Why? Because we know Yahweh Shah is at the door, man. Matter of fact, get that real quick. At the door. Yep. All right, we know. All right. Yep, we going let me get it.
Are you Matthew 24?
No, we look.
You are? Go to 33.
Oh, you was in 16.
Yeah. Matthew 24:33. I started 32 to get context. It says, "Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is there, even at the doors." Right, basically it's going to, you have to look at the prophecies and look at the signs of the times. You know, just like give the parable. You see the fig tree, you start to see the leaves bud, like right now.
Yeah, right
the
now,
trees
yeah.
behind us, we see the, let's just say we didn't have a calendar, right? We didn't have a calendar, we just woke up out of a coma. We can look at the sky, we can look at the trees. Oh, it must be spring. So what? Summer is nigh. Same thing with us looking at these prophecies, we watching the news, we paying attention to what's going on. We can say, we obviously are in the end days, and the return of Yahweh Shai is nigh. And most of the average people can't see that. One, because they don't have no understanding, and two, because ultimately they don't care.
They don't have the eyes out, man. Yep. All right. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time is now, it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. All right. So, hey, and the thing is, see, what we gotta understand is we actually believe that Yahweh Shah is coming. All right. The Yahweh Shah is at the door, but guess what? It's more. It's more closer than that, man. We actually believe that this place don't have another year to go, man.
Lord willing.
All right, so through the Spirit, all right, it's even closer than that, man. We might be up out of here, all right, within a couple months, man. We might have 30, 90 days up in here.
Don't tease me like that.
Said, Lord, hey, what the Lord said, pray for a few days, man.
Bro, all of a sudden we wake up tomorrow morning. We are now implementing the chip.
Yeah.
What?
You know, hey, fast track, man. You know, we thought we would have to hold up, but due to the economy and everything, and inflation, and we got to go right to the digital currency. We got to go right to the chip, man. Hey, and the Lord the Heavenly Father can very well have it be like that. All right, because why? All right, you people are ready, all right, to take it, man. Are you people are in the spirit of embracing and accepting, all right, this new world order, man?
Literally, the article we brought out said exactly that.
Go ahead, you got it.
It says, so it says, for example, this was the very, I'm gonna just read this part again. It says, surprisingly, it turns out that a substantial portion of the population actually believes that events happening in the world today are directly related to Bible prophecy. For example, this was the very first question. It says, do you agree or disagree that Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which has ignited the biggest land war in Europe since World War II, is one of the signs that Yahweh Shai spoke of in the Bible when he warned that there would be wars and rumors of wars in the last days before his return?
Yeah, but also get let me get this real quick, because that's a prophecy that's in the Bible, right? Wars and rumors of war, but there's also the Lord go into specifics about Russia, all right? So we're gonna read it right here, okay? That they didn't mention in the article. Go ahead,
That's a
bro.
little bit more.
I know you know, but you know,
But they're pretty much going into Matthew 24 though.
Kind of, go ahead, bring it out.
Ezekiel 38, starting at 2, son of man.
But
Set that-
this was going into Russia. All right, this is a prophecy, all right, that was written about Russia, all right, to happen in the end days. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 38, starting at 2, son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, the prophecy against him. And say, thus saith Yahweh Shem Shah, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses, horsemen, all of them clothed. Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
He's going to put, that's Russia, Gog and Magog, all right, is Russia, all right? Okay, he's going to put, the Lord said he's going to put hooks into thy jaws and turn them back to that old Soviet warlike spirit, all right? So that's what we see happening now in the end days. We see Russia, all right, they're back in that old Soviet warlike spirit. All right, they invaded Ukraine, all right, and actually
Threatening every country.
and they actually said that when Ukraine broke off from Russia, because Ukraine was a part of Russia back in the Soviet days, but when they broke off, all right, that when they did that, that was illegal. So Putin got all the right to actually invade them and bring them back and make them a part of Russia, because when they broke off back then, all right, that was a legal separation from Russia. So Putin, like, look, I got all the right to do what I'm doing. So when they say Putin, he's going, he's committing war crimes, hey man, that's all hogwash, man. That's BS, man. All right, Putin said no. When y'all broke off from Russia back in the Soviet Union days, all right, that was an illegal separation. So now, as I'm the leader of Russia, I got the right to invade it and bring it back, all right, and make us one again.
God, and he wouldn't even have done so if y'all wanted to poke the damn bear.
But once again, this is all prophecy, man. All right, this is all. What it say? What will be must be. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses, horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee.
No, that's all the other nations that are against America, the NATO. So Russia is known for taking in the enemies of America. So if you look at all those that he's being a guard to all the nations that America is basically in opposition to. Which is setting the stage for, the annihilation of America.
Hey, and that's like the Lord said, it said all your armies, bucklers and shields, are going into how pretty much, America, all right, is stirring up that war spirit in the whole planet, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, that's showing how the Lord is stirring up these what does it say? Matter of fact, let me get
Proverbs 21:1.
all right.
What's the brain?
Then you grab that, Joe, and then you grab that.
Yes, a couple more Joes.
Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Hi. Hey, and that's the Lord putting them hooks, okay, into Russia's jaw and turning them back. All right, the Lord, all right, steer the course of the river, if you will. All right, the Lord is working on the minds, all right, of these leaders, all right, to ultimately, all right, get into the spirit of World War III, all right, so that we may be first and foremost, that America be destroyed and that we may be delivered. Okay? Go ahead, whoa. And then you can go back to the article.
Isaiah 2:4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war. That's
That's not it.
Micah's talking about it too. Micah 2:4. That's Jeremiah.
Yeah.
So Micah, Jeremiah, and also Isaiah go into it at the same time.
Micah 2.
Yeah, Micah 2 and 4. Isaiah 2 and 4 is crazy.
Gotcha.
And then Jeremiah goes into it too.
Jeremiah, which one?
14.
Yo, this guy's brain when it comes to the scriptures, bro, it's just amazing to me, bro. Yo, it's amazing.
But good.
Yo, like,
Good. He be like,
yo, hey, come on, what's that one precept that say, man love, oh, you talking about Jeremiah 22 too?
hey, like, what's the Joe talking about?
finish.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah 58, 51. Well, 50 talks about this, 51 talks about that. But if you do open the second entrance, you can get the little. All right, brother. You right, brother. Walking the corner, we in the wilderness and shit. Well, come on. What it say we supposed to do?
Wait.
Right, if you got a lesson, you look at me, precept. Hey, I need a precept on this topic. Oh,
We can say on
okay,
strong.
I can 23. Jeremiah
Bro,
22.
I've done it plenty of times, bro. Like, yo, what's the Joe? Here's like 5 of them right now off the top of my head.
50. It's 50.
Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
That's what I just said, 50 and 51. That goes into all the destruction.
Yeah. Spoiled. The weak say I'm strong. Sickle. Yeah, it's definitely.
Here with us, Akio.
Come on, Joel 3. Yeah, Joel 3 and 10, bro.
Joel 3 and 10, bro.
Joel 3 and 10, bro.
Okay, got me on this one.
Oh, some missiles?
He had a little malfunction.
A
That's
little
all.
malfunction, a little download.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Google was kind of like
This is
down for a moment.
Joel
3 and 10.
3. Let me see what I can show you through the spirit.
Yo, that map.
All right, kind. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Assemble yourselves, and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For then will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put your sickles in the harvest. Salakia, yeah, that's it on that. So the Lord said, basically, all right, he's putting the spirit in all the mighty men. All right, he's stirring up the spirit to all these leaders. All right, to come together. All right, and one consent. All right, to go to war. All right, which is going to be World War III, man. All right, go ahead.
says nearly 4 in 10 Americans.
This the article. We're going back to the article.
Nearly 4 in 10 Americans said that they agree that the invasion is a sign of biblical prophecy coming to pass and of the last days. Nearly the same number, 40%, said they disagree. Meanwhile, 20% said that they don't know. I was floored when I saw these numbers. So basically, 40% of people said they believe that Russia's invasion was a sign of biblical prophecy in days. 40% said they don't believe it, and 20% don't even know what the fuck is going on.
So that's so when you really narrow it down, it's really 60% believe that we're not at the end of the world, and 40% believe that we are.
Right.
Right, because hey, ain't no gray areas. Let your yays be yays and your nays be nays, man. All right, if you believe or you don't. So 40% believe, right, and 60%. Hey, and if I ain't mistaken, that's about damn near what, close to like 2/3, I believe.
60%. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 66.
To the spread, I believe that's
66.6.
that's close to like 2/3 of people that ultimately don't believe that we are at the end times, man. All right. Okay. All right. Matter of fact, got more on that. Pretty much it.
No, second Peter 3. It's 2 Peter 3, and start at 3. Knowing the first that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of this coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. For this is, it said 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of.
So you people, bro, finish that out.
It says,
start that over. Start the shot.
Sorry, 3 with the.
Start up, yeah.
All right, cool. 2 Peter 3. And 3, knowing the first that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
When you started?
3.
That was it. That's when you started going kind of up, 3 up.
Yep. 2 Peter 3 and 3, knowing the first that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. For this they willingly are ignorant. Verse 5. All right, 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, because, go ahead, keep on going.
Okay, verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant, willingly ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
All right, so the Lord said in the last days will come scoffers and mockers after their own lust. Now you got the people in this article said they don't believe it. All right, 60% pretty much said they don't believe it. All right, that we are the end time, but really they don't. They know it, but they don't want to acknowledge it because why? They want to continue. All right, to live in this world which is wicked, man. I don't want to have to face the fact. All right, that they 401k might be wiped out. All right, that the supermarkets, all right, is about to be bare. All right, with no food. All right, that you people are going to be facing starvation. They don't want to have to face the fact that America is about to be destroyed. Right. So what they do? All right, they stick their head in the sand, man. All right, like kind of like an ostrich, man. All right, they stick their head in the sand. All right, or they plug their ears up. All right, and they you know how little kids they plug up their ears and la 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 la. They don't want to hear what's being said.
Speak to me,
all right, kind. All right, but at this point, hey man, they willingly ignorant. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has sent his men. All right, to give you people fair warning, man. All right, We give you fair warning, and guess what? Hey, it is what it is. All right, our job is done. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, whereby the world that then was, being overflow with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store.
Yeah, by the same word. Okay, when you go, we say by the same word, which is by the same power, man. The same power, all right, that put the decree out that this world was going to be flooded, all right, with water. It's the same power that said that he's going to flood it with fire, man. All right, he flooded it with hey, because the thing is, hey, we all think that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is not a man of his word, all right? Okay? So the Lord said it's by the same power, all right, that flooded the world, that only saved, what was it, 8 people? All right, it's the same power, all right, that's going to destroy this world and deliver his elect, man. All right, because Noah and his family, all right, they were the elect of their time, man. All right, we hope to be the elect of our time. Go ahead, bro.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment.
Yeah, so America, all right, and various other places are reserved, all right, for the day of judgment, for fire, man. All right. When you go into, hey, can somebody go into the word reserve? Use the Baba Gashah? Reserve? Yeah. I mean, we all know what it means, but just to show you how the Lord got special judgment lined up for this place, man. All right, that's why you see everything happening around the world, all right, and pretty much you people here in Babylon, all right, y'all still think y'all in y'all little safe little what is it called? What you call it? When you in like your little safe little bubble.
World?
Yeah, world, but they call it like something else, like a what the fuck you call it? It's escaped me right now.
Safe haven?
Yeah, safe haven. You know, you Babylonians, man, y'all here in America, all right, y'all still can go to McDonald's, Wendy's, all right, but guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai saving the best for last, man.
See, that don't bother them.
Or should I say the worst for last? All right.
You perfect. It says reserve.
We're going to go to the word reserve.
It says refrain from using or disposing of something retained for future use.
So there you go.
All right, go ahead. Second Peter 3:7 said, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day.
Yes, you can cut it right there. So guess what? So what you people think? Because you people think that, all right, the Lord hasn't, all right, performed His word. You people, all right, what it say? Set to do evil, man. Set to do wickedness,
Oh,
man.
because
He said it's joint check. He said because it's joint. You know,
that could be
the people, all right, are set to do wickedness, man. You can bring that out. All right.
because judgment is not
People are set to do wickedness.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Yeah, 8:11.
Yeah. So you people are you think because the Lord didn't bring down judgment, all right, already, or you think that you are willingly ignorant, man. You are mistakenly, you are in a state of what they say, you err not knowing the scriptures, man. All right, you are pretty much in denial, man. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sins against the evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set to do evil.
God. All right, because the Lord didn't bring judgment. The Lord didn't bring judgment. All right, you people think that, all right, you people think judgment not coming. All right, but what the Lord say? The Lord said, all right, this place is reserved, all right, for judgment. All right? You know how you go to a restaurant, all right, you reserve a table. All right, just because ain't nobody sitting at the table, don't mean ain't nobody coming. All right, it's a set time. All right, for that table to be occupied, man. All right. Likewise, the destruction of America. All right. This place is reserved. All right. Right now, the way the Lord got it is all hell is breaking out all around the world. All right. Okay, over there in Haiti. All right, South America, the border, Mexico. All right, Ukraine. All right, Syria. All right. All right. You can name it, man.
Soon will be the rest of the nation.
All right. All hell is breaking out, man. Over there in China, I heard they locking. They
Crazy as locked down.
they locking down motherfuckers. All right, Australia. All right, all hell breaking. But guess what? You Babylonians are here. All right, in your little safe haven, comfortable. All right, you think that judgment is not coming here, but the Lord is saving the best judgment on the worst for last, man. All right, and when they hit America, guess what? It's going to be worse than all those places. All right, where all hell breaking loose, it's going to be worse than all those places combined, man. Times 10. All right, because why? The Lord said it should be a day, a time like no other, man. All right, so bad that, okay, Yahweh Shai, all right, is going to have to summon Michael, man. All right, to help deliver, all right, his elect, man. That's how bad it's going to get out here, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Shai, which fear before him.
All right, so guess what, man? You know, you people think, all right, you good because the Lord hasn't moved on you. But guess what, man? The Lord pretty much gonna let you run that tab up, and then you're gonna have to pay it. All right, you're gonna have to pay it in blood, man. You're gonna have to pay a pound of flesh, man. And what it's gonna cost you. All right. All right. All right, I got you the script again right there. Okay. All right, so with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, salutation to Akim that pushes the word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom, brothers.